Ballet 3. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Entrechat jumps. These are the small jumps that are beaded, and they usually happen and are choreographed in petit allegro combinations in the center. The ones you've probably seen the most would be Entrechat, but today I'm going to be talking about Entrechat 2, Entrechat 3, Entrechat 4, and Entrechat 5. And so all of those jumps have different numbers of beats, and so I'll get into those separately when I go over those. Entrechat means braiding or interweaving, and so that refers to when your legs are beating because they're weaving over each other essentially. And so the number of beats, if it's odd, it lands you on 1 foot. If they're even, it lands you on 2 feet. Okay, so I'm going to go over those now. Okay, so the first one we're going to go over is Entrechat 2, which means that there are 2 beats. So in that, this leg crosses to the back, and at the same time, this one is crossing to the front. So how you count those beats is each leg counts as 1 beat. So this one is moving once. At the same time, this one is coming from the back to the front, and that's also a beat, so that's 2 beats. So that looks like that. That's an Entrechat 2. Go on the right, left. The next one is an Entrechat 3, which means that there are 3 beats. And so since it's 3 and it's an odd number of beats, it will land you on 1 foot. And so also with these odd numbered beats, you can do it devant and derrière. So I'm first going to show you devant on the right. So the right leg beats in the front, and then it beats to the back, while your left foot comes to coup de pied devant and lands you, and so that switches your foot. If you do that on the left, you come up and your left would be in the front, beat to the back, and your right would come into devant. So that is Entrechat 3 devant. If you were to do Entrechat 3 derrière, that would look like your right coming into the front and beating, and landing you in coup de pied derrière in the back. So it doesn't switch legs in the coup de pied, but it does still land you on the other leg. So on the left, your left comes and beats in the front and lands in coup de pied derrière. And so that looks like that and like that on the left. And the next one we're going to go over, which if you have seen any of these, this is probably the one you've seen the most, maybe. And this one is called Entrechat 4. And that means that there are 4 beats. And since it's 4 and it's even, you land on 2 feet. And so in this one, your front leg beats to the back and then comes back to where it started and lands you on 2 feet. And so that's 4 beats because your right leg is going to the back and to the front, so that's 2. But at the same time, your left is coming to the front and in the back. So that's 2 plus 2, 4 beats. And so on the right, that looks like. And on the left, like that. Okay. The last one I'm going to go over today is Entrechat 5. And that means that there are 5 beats. And so, again, it's odd, and it lands you on 1 foot, with the other in either coup de pied devant or derrière. So this one, it almost doesn't look like 5 beats, but it is because of where it lands in coup de pied. So in devant, it's just like an Entrechat 4, and then it beats in the back, comes like to the front, and then lands you in coup de pied devant. So it goes up to the back, to the front, and land. So that is Entrechat 5 devant. if you were to do that derriere on the right, your right leg would go to the back, come back to the front, and land, leaving your left in could be a derriere. So that looks like that. And on the left, devant, your front leg is coming to the back and landing in the front. And then in derriere, your left goes to the back, landing in the front with your right, and could be a derriere.